had a pretty normal route that day. Long shift, but nothing crazy. Last stop was a quiet street at the edge of town. Big older houses. You know the type. Overgrown lawns, cracked driveways. The kind of place where nobody really waves at you. This one house in particular stood out. Not because it was nice. It wasn't. Paint was peeling. Mail piling up in the box, porch light flickering in the daylight. But I had a prime delivery, signature required, so I knocked. That's when the door creaked open and a little girl answered. She looked about 7, pale skin, messy hair, wearing pajamas with cartoon bears on them like she hadn't changed in days. She didn't say hi, just looked up at me and said, "You can leave it." Mommy's sleeping. I hesitated, something felt off. The house behind her was dim. No sounds, no TV, no movement. I asked if her mom could come to the door and sign, but she shook her head slowly and repeated it. "Mommy's sleeping." I peeked past her just a little. There was a woman in a recliner, slumped sideways. Eyes open, just sitting there. I handed the girl the box and stepped away quickly. As I got back in the van, I flagged it in the app as delivered, no signature. I knew something was wrong. Something in my gut said that woman wasn't just asleep. I called non-emergency, gave them the address, and explained what I saw. They said they'd check it out. About 20 minutes later, I got a call back. The officer said the house was empty, no one inside, no furniture, just dust, old wrappers, and some broken toys scattered on the floor. I asked if they were sure. I described the girl, the woman in the chair. He said, "Sir, no one's lived there in over 2 years. The place is condemned. I did some research. A little girl and her mother were murdered there. They never caught the killer." I drive Amazon Flex part-time. Mostly at night. Less traffic, quicker routes. I've seen some weird things, but this one messed me up. I had a small package headed to a neighborhood I've been to before. Upper middle class, quiet. Usually nothing out of the ordinary. I walk up to the door, package in hand, and I hear something, muffled, like yelling. I pause, lean in, and yeah, it's coming from inside. I can't tell what they're saying, but it sounds like someone's panicking. Then suddenly the door flies open. A man is standing there, middle-aged, eyes wide, breathing heavy. He grabs the box from my hand, doesn't say a word, and slams the door shut. No, thank you. No, nothing. Weird. But people are weird. I mark it as delivered, take the photo, and get back in the car. That's when I get a text from an unknown number. "Please help, I'm inside." I look at the address. It's the same house I just left. I freeze, text back. "Who is this?" No reply. I call Amazon support, explain what happened, and they immediately escalate it. Tell me to stay put. Within minutes, police are on the scene. But here's where it gets even more messed up. The cops knock. No one answers. They go around, look through the windows, force the door open. The house is spotless. No signs of distress, no yelling, no man, no package, nothing. Like I never delivered anything at all. They thank me for reporting it, but tell me there's nothing they can do without evidence. Before they leave, one of the officers pulls me aside and says quietly, "You're not the first driver to report this house." And that was it. This happened about 3 weeks ago. I deliver for Amazon Flex on the weekends, usually in the afternoons. Easy money, in and out. Most people don't even open the door. That day was normal until I hit a stop in a neighborhood I'd never been to before. Old ranch-style homes, big yards, no sidewalks. The house I was delivering to looked lived in, but just barely. Overgrown grass, one curtain open in the front window. Like someone wanted to watch but not be seen. I scanned the package, walked up, took the photo, the usual. But just as I turned to leave, the door opened. Quietly. No creak, no sound. Just opened. A woman stood there. Mid-50s maybe. Neat hair, slippers. Looked like she hadn't been outside in weeks. She smiled, real soft, and said, Hold on, I have a tip for you. I tried to wave her off. I don't like taking cash when I'm in uniform. Looks weird, you know? But she was already turning around. I stood there awkward for maybe 15 seconds, then she came back with an envelope, plain white, no writing. Here, she said. You're very kind. I took it, said thanks, and got out of there. It felt weird. Not the gesture, the way she said it. Too still. Like she'd been rehearsing it. I tossed the envelope in my passenger seat and finished the route. Honestly forgot about it until I got home. That's when I opened it. No cash, no gift card, nothing but a piece of paper. Folded once, very clean. Written in sharp red ink, only 4 words. You came too late. That night I couldn't shake the feeling, so I looked up the address. Google Maps, Street View. Whatever I could find, found something, a local news article, the same house, same address. A woman, same age, same name on the delivery, had died in that home. 4 days before I delivered the package. They found her in the hallway, alone. Natural causes, but the weird part. The article said she had no family, no visitors, no one had seen her in weeks, but she tried to tip me, in person. I dropped off a lot of packages that day. Small stuff mostly. Dog food, kitchen junk, Amazon basics. Nothing stood out until I pulled up to this one house near the edge of the neighborhood. Standard single-story place, neat yard, no red flags. The name on the label was Angela H., matched the address. So I walked up, scanned the box, and knocked once just in case they wanted to grab it right away. A woman answered, mid-30s, seemed nice. But the moment she saw the package, her expression shifted. She looked confused, not scared, just off. I held it up. Angela? She blinked a few times and then said, yeah, that's me, but I didn't order anything. That happens sometimes, right? Maybe a gift, or someone forgot. I handed it to her anyway and said, well, it's addressed to you. She took the box slowly and asked, do you know what's in it? I smiled. No idea. Just the messenger. She nodded, closed the door, and that was that. Or so I thought, because a few hours later I got a text. No name, no number saved. Just a random message that popped up while I was mid-route. Hey, I think you delivered something to the wrong person. I wrote back, who is this? The reply came quick. Angela, I just got home and checked my delivery app. It says the package was delivered hours ago, but I wasn't here. I froze. I asked, what do you mean? Someone answered the door, said she was you. Angela's reply, that's not possible. I've been at work all day. Now I'm thinking someone was house-sitting, maybe a roommate. So I asked. Angela said she lives alone. No pets, no roommates, no friends with keys. No one should have been in that house. That night I couldn't stop thinking about it. Something about the woman who took the box felt too calm, too rehearsed, like she was waiting. Next day I checked my app, opened the proof photo from the delivery, that same front door. Wide open, the woman standing in the doorway. But here's the part I can't explain. Now, she's not in any of the other frames, just that one. And when I zoomed in, there's something wrong with her eyes. Not red, not glowing, just black, like they forgot to load.